Welcome back, Bourbon Barkeep. Curtis.
Oh, great to be here, man, as always.
We have a hell of an episode.
A lot of good juice, as you like to say.
Yes, got the good juice. We will be spotlighting the Jack Daniel's 12 this week.
That's right. Batch 2.
We have a little secret surprise to keep the viewers engaged, if you will, with the Russell's 13.
Yeah.
You'll never guess what we do with it.
We drink it.
Damn it, man.
Yeah, we drink it.
Ultimately, this is about Jack, though, because this is last year's.
Yes, that is last year's. This is the 2023. So yeah, what our plan is tonight is to spotlight the Jack 12. As you said, the Batch 2. We're going to do that and score it as well. It'll be an entry into our 2024 Whiskey of the Year. And then after we score it, we want to kind of compare it to something of a similar pedigree, similar price point, similar age, proof, all that stuff. So what better way to do that than Russell's 13, man?
Yeah, we went back and forth and landed on the Russells, and I am giddy to put it in my mouth again.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, F Russells for a second, not that long though.
Just a few minutes. Yeah.
Just my precious.
It's beautiful. That electric blue, man. I'll never get tired of it.
blue.
I'll never get tired of it.
JD12, we're kind of on that wavelength with old Mr. Daniels.
All right.
This is going to be a 12-year, 107 proof.
Okay.
We got the 80% corn, 12% barley, 8% rye.
That adds up to 100.
I know, I was a little nervous when I was going through it.
Yeah.
And I was just planning on
We practiced that pre-show.
you helping me.
We practiced that pre-show.
Outside of that, I know the first one was a sweet bomb. We'll see if this one is. And I just need it in my mouth.
It's a gorgeous bottle. It's a gorgeous bottle.
They do a great job. If I was going to nitpick the bottle, it's 700 mils. So them and that
That is-
Woodford Masters Collect, you're like,
That is annoying.
just give me the 50, man. Like, I don't understand.
It's like they do it because they can.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, and everybody still buys it.
Sure.
So, here
Well,
we go.
without further ado,
Yes.
we have the logoed Glencairns.
Where can you get those, Noah?
You can get those on our Patreon, right?
For free.
For free. So if you have any interest in that, please sign up, like, and subscribe to our channel as well. We're, still kind of early on here, 6 months or something like that. So looking to keep growing and keep trying new stuff with you guys. So all right, to you.
Cheers.
To JD12, Batch 2.
Man, that's a lot of cherry. I still got a ton of oak, which
You would think.
I kind of expect.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that cherry. It's like a really rich, kind of deeper cherry. It's not like a light candied cherry. It's like a kind of a deep black cherry. You ever have black cherry pie?
No, we don't do the black cherry pie. We just go with
Racist.
with a cherry cobbler.
You get a white cherry pie, don't you? Shame
Well,
on
we bake it.
Shame on you.
So it's biracial. I'll definitely give you rich cherry, maybe like a Luxardo. I mean, I'll meet you with,
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Meet me there.
but that's a sweet bomb. I mean, you're talking maple, caramel. That is
Yeah.
delightful.
Really good. Okay. Enough chit chat, right?
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Wow. I mean, that's really, really good. That cherry's still consistent.
Yeah, you get a little more,
I get a little more caramel.
oak, little more barrel char on the tongue.
It's like a burnt caramel, like a creme brulee almost.
But man, that sweetness comes back.
Is a creme brulee the one you slap with a spoon?
Oh yeah, you slap that thing. Yeah, you do. Okay. Yeah, that's delightful. I feel like our last few episodes really enjoyed the barrel proofs between the Larceny A batch and the Elijah Craig A batch, and that's a different animal.
Yeah, emphasis on different. Like, it is very different. It's
Yeah.
way, obviously, with the proof and everything, it's way toned down as far as just pure heat, like singeing the nostrils goes. There's so much more to unpack there.
But it's there.
Yeah.
I mean, like you do
No,
have
it warms for sure.
a nice finish. I mean, it's not singeing my esophagus.
Sure.
But
There's a
know
lot-
it's there.
It's a lot more complex is the word we like to use, I think. There's a lot more to it than I feel like we've done this month, past month or two.
I would agree. Yeah.
Okay, third sip. Like
You had three?
well, yeah, I took
Good
one
for
as you were talking.
Damn it. The second sip, for me at least, the kind of zing, if you will, kind of toned down on the tongue to where it's smooth, but the viscosity is still there. It does kind of dry on the sides of the tongue, but oddly enough, my spit comes rushing back like the Red Sea being unparted.
Oh yeah, it's after they cross.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, when the Egyptians are there.
I wonder how
Rest
long
in
it
peace.
stayed that way. Was it just right after? Or was it like kind of a delay, like maybe 12 hours?
I mean,
stragglers could fly through.
to be fair, it's like a hop, skip, and a jump to Egypt. I mean, you can go see it.
I'm not entirely sure of the distance. But yeah, that's just fantastic. Let's grade it. You ready? Okay, take your time. So as we have talked about in episodes past, since we started, have simplified our grading system. We started out with a handful of categories, and it was pretty cluttered and kind of tough to differentiate between some different things. So we simplified it down to two different categories, one of which being senses, your overall taste, your nose, your palate, your finish, the entire experience. Yep. And then the other half is bang for the buck. So we take into account how much the bottle cost us. Would we pay more or less for that bottle? Does it punch above its weight? That is extremely important to you and I, so we have to take that into account.
Yeah.
You want to get us started with senses? You want me to start?
You pick.
Okay. I'll start senses.
Okay.
Okay. So also we have 8 different categories that these scores can fall into to kind of just help us label these bottles. Down the line, if we kind of want to revisit, we have identifiers to let us know how much we really did like it. So I'll flash those on the screen. But as far as JD12 Batch 2 senses, I mean, the nose is fantastic.
Yes.
The nose is fantastic. And on your first sip, it definitely doesn't disappoint. You definitely have that cherry that's consistent. You definitely do get that kind of charred oak as you would expect with a 12-year bourbon, but sometimes that falls flat other places.
Yeah.
This does not fall flat.
If you like the overly sweet bourbons, and I mean that in a high quality way,
Sure.
This is
Up your alley.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 88.
Damn it, that was my number.
Well, you got to pick a new one. No, you don't, though. You can go 88.
No, I copied
Respect to
you,
Tony Gonzalez.
copied you last week. I'm gonna go 89 then.
Okay. Yeah, you can't go down.
No, I can't go down. It is a fantastic pour. Yeah, I can't really say enough about it at that point.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So high 80s, that puts it as in the great to fantastic bracket, if you will. It's fantastic.
It is solidly within that. I can't put it into that 90 plus yet.
No.
It's just not there.
Nope. Okay. So wonderful score as far as senses go. Bang for the buck. MSRP is 95, I believe.
95.
You were blessed and able to pick it up for, I believe, right around there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for a $95 bottle, that's just absurd. Like I'm going I'll probably go 80 for bang for the buck, and that might be the highest I've ever gone.
I think that's probably right. Yeah, I think my wrestling match, and we talk about it most weeks at this point, is if we were to score it at 95, here's my bang for the buck, and it's probably pretty close to yours.
Yeah.
If you're talking secondary, which is 250,
Yeah.
that still kind of holds up. I wouldn't sit there and put it at 80, obviously, at 250, but how many times are you finding it for the 95?
Sure.
That's always that wrestling match. So if we're going off of 95, which is what we got it close to.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to go, where were you, 80?
I was 80 flat.
Yeah, I'd probably go, honestly, 85. Because if you're talking about the rule of thumb, when you're talking about kind of the overpriced bottles at that $10 per 10 years, or $10 per year, there it is.
Right, yeah.
This is underpriced.
Cool. All right, so yeah, those scores get uploaded into the overall 2024 Bourbon Barkeep Whiskey of the Year sheet.
Yeah.
That's on Patreon as well. And our next order of business was basically standing it up to a well-known, really tough to find, really delightful bottle that we've tried in the past.
Yeah.
Kind of similar proof, similar age, similar price point.
Yes, the idea was you walk into a liquor store, behind the counter, it's usually a limit one, and both are there.
Yeah. Which one you pick?
Yeah. I'll let you go. Give a little sniff.
Okay.
A, B.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do get a little bit more creaminess on this nose. My mind, knowing it's Brown-Forman, like would kind of go a little
Almost
more
like
banana.
like a raspberry cheesecake almost.
But yeah, I'm tempted to go a little richer with more of a custardy or a cheesecake.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, a little more like a candied cherry, which is really nice.
Mm-hmm. Man, that raspberry is just delightful.
That raspberry comes rushing through.
Yeah.
Man, I was gonna take another sip, but it's hanging around on my tongue so long to where I would just be battling raspberry and cherry at this point.
Sure. It's almost like what's your preference on fruit or what's your preference on berry?
A bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this, now grant higher proof, non-chill filter.
Just a touch, yeah. I think it's 107 versus 114, 113?
114.8.
Okay.
This one hangs on my tongue much longer than what the 12-year does.
Sure.
Now, granted, I don't know. I mean, I probably should have looked it up, but I couldn't figure out if this was non-chill filtered or not. I mean, it is pretty viscous, so my assumption is, but usually they put it on. This one does put it on, and this one drinks like it is.
Sure. So, your conclusion, it sucks because this is the Jack 12 episode, and you and I both agree, like, delightful bottle. I'd pay double what we got it for.
Yeah.
It's still probably Russell's 13 for me if they're the same price. Behind the counter, allocated event, and you get your pick of the litter.
Yeah.
I'm probably still going Russell's 13. This isn't that far behind though, which is saying a lot.
No. Yeah, I think I'll side with you. I think there's a touch more. Just I like how it's on the tongue, and I don't feel like it took me a very long time, and I probably still rushed my sip of Jack. But I wanted to make sure.
And I love that raspberry flavor, like just in general. Like I like raspberry flavored things.
I know. I wish we were different in terms of our tasting profile a touch more, but I'm with you. Like I'm gonna go raspberry over the cherry, with this being kind of that custardy cheesecake. I like it's just a little richer. So whatever is in this, I'm gonna pull the trigger on Russell's 13.
Yeah.
That being said, if I had a 13, I'm gonna gladly pull the trigger on the 12. So
I would
it will
rather have
dictate.
one of each over two of that for sure.
Yes, I would 100% agree.
Cool, man. Wrapping up loose ends. I don't know if we have any.
No, that was fun.
Yeah, that was really fun. We will finish these for sure. Good episode, man.
I couldn't enjoy these pours more.
No. Yeah, gonna finish these and really enjoy that probably next hour because I'm gonna try to take my time.
I'm drinking so slow.
To you guys, to you, man.
To you.
We'll be back next week.
Thanks for showing up.